Usually you do a film and it's 3 or 4 months to shoot.
Yeah.
This was about 4 or 5 sessions.
Oh, wow.
Sounds like I was visiting a shrink. 4 or 5 sessions. Each one lasted about 4 or 5 hours. So it was, and I have a couple of kids, and I always thought that the idea of doing an animated film would be fun, and it was.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to just work with voice as well, to not be. There's a certain restriction sometimes that when you're working with these things. You know, you can feel kind of judged, or you can
Yeah,
be
of course. So
too
what
aware.
did you? So speaking of voice, like, what was it like when you first saw yourself? Oh, I mean, the character with your voice. Was it weird?
Less discomfort than it would usually be if
Oh,
I get to
really?
see my head with my
Yeah.
voice. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
kind
of
of
course.
discomfort squared. So it was fine. It was fun. It's a beautiful world they created in the film.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I
so
thought.
pretty.
I was just like sitting there smiling.
It's
the whole
so
time.
pretty. It really
Yeah.
is. It's such a really engaging world. So no, it was nice. It was cool. You know,
Yeah.
the story is very sweet, and it's a kind of timeless story about, you know, the relationships between a father and her daughter, and you know, the timeless fight between good and evil, and all shown on a really beautiful palette in a really gorgeous world of kind of magic. And you know, it's really about, and Chris's idea, I think, was about, you know, what's the rocks you see in the garden and you turn them over, and what's underneath the rock, the life that exists, that is as detailed and as exciting as any of the lives that us as human beings live,